And welcome back to video number 4, PSI CPT Guru Bootcamp. We're going to dive right in. Look at this question. It says, how do you remove styling cream or styling gel from a container? How do you remove styling cream or styling gel from a container? I will virtually guarantee you there's a variation or a version of this question on your test. One of the main fines you will ever get in your salon, your shop, whatever you want to call it, when the inspector comes in, the inspectors will make a beeline for every jar you have. And they will open the jars, and if they see your fingerprints, you're getting a fine. Now, most states provide their inspector with a cell phone. Now, keep this in mind. You paid for the phone, right? Your state taxes paid for the phone. That the inspector then uses to take a photograph and give you a ticket. So you paid for the phone, and you're going to pay for the ticket. Generally speaking, your book says a spatula, okay? A clean or new or disinfected spatula is how you remove any cream. Cleansing cream, massage cream, hair gel, wax, anything, okay? A new or disinfected spatula. But look what this question says. How do you remove cleansing cream or styling gel from a container? Answer A, use a cleaned and sanitized implement. Answer B, use a disinfected wooden spatula. Answer C, using a cleaned and disinfected porous implement. And answer D, using a cleaned and disinfected non-porous implement. Okay? The answer is D, using a cleaned and disinfected non-porous implement. And here's why. We'll spend a couple of minutes on this question because it's deceptively simple. You cannot disinfect things that are porous. Wood is porous. Estheticians will frequently use popsicle sticks or tongue depressors to get the wax out of a wax pot. Barbers will frequently use it to get styling gel out of the pots or put their fingers into it. You cannot disinfect anything porous. Your skin is porous. A wooden popsicle stick is porous. It says right here, cleaned and disinfected porous implements. That's impossible. You can't disinfect things that are porous. Okay? You have to use cleaned and disinfected non-porous implements, of which a brand new spatula suffices. A brand new popsicle stick, a brand new tongue depressor, all these things would suffice as cleaned and disinfected. But here it avoids the use of the word spatula. Now, in your book, Cosmetology and Barber, the word spatula appears 4 times. You've got this pretty clear in your head. That's why it's not here as an answer choice. Because if it said spatula, you'd probably all get it correct. Now, this is an example of how they go out of their way to try and guarantee you don't get the question correct. The book tells you in 4 chapters, a spatula. The word spatula, no place to be seen in this question. Thank you, PSI. Now the next question here goes to something that I really blame the schools for. Ammonium thioglycolate procedures should be wrapped using what? Ammonium thioglycolate procedures should be wrapped using what? First of all, it requires you to know what ammonium thioglycolate is. It is perm solution, the stuff that stinks. Now, most schools today don't even actually have the students do real perms, especially barber school. They might have you roll a few with water on a doll head, but that in no way prepares you for the state board exam. So many barbers call us and they say, I feel like I was taking the cosmetology exam because you were simply take out nails and substitute shaving, and you got the exact same test. Ammonium thioglycolate is perm solution. On your test, it sometimes is spelled out like that. It sometimes says ATG, sometimes says thio, and quite often says cold wave. Ammonium thioglycolate, ATG, cold wave. Should be wrapped using A, no tension, B, medium tension, C, high tension, D, ammonium thioglycolate is only used to relax overly curly hair. Well, that's nonsense. It can be used to do that, but it's not used only for that reason. Ammonium thioglycolate will swell your hair shaft. If you wrap the perm very tight and put an ammonium thioglycolate solution, when the hair swells, you know what will happen? It will swell up around that rubber band, and then it will all break. And when most of the woman's hair is laying on the floor, and she's screaming and crying out of control histrionics, it will be your fault. And when she's screaming, it's your fault, guess what? She's right. It is your fault. You need to keep in mind, ammonium thioglycolate is a very, very strong alkaline product, 9.2 to 9.6. It swells the hair. You do not want to wrap an ammonium thioglycolate perm with high tension. You can't wrap it really loose, then it moves around and causes breakage. You wrap it with medium tension. Now the next question. Coarse and or gray hair is best wrapped in a permanent wave solution using what kind of tension? No tension, minimal tension, firm tension, or high tension. Gray and coarse hair is very resistant. You might think high tension, but again, you're going to be using an ammonium thioglycolate product. Whenever you buy a perm for gray hair or coarse resistant hair, if you look at the ingredients, it's going to say ammonium thioglycolate. You cannot wrap it with high tension. You will wrap it with medium tension. Now the next question we have comes up over here. This is the best type of shampoo to be used when you have hard water or well water. Most people understand what the expression hard water means, or well water, but for a second, for those that don't, especially if you live out in the country on a farm or a ranch, you frequently have what's called well water. You don't have city water. Well water is not bad for you necessarily, but it has minerals, especially iron and copper. They get on your hair. They don't hurt your hair. They only are a problem when you go into the barber shop or the salon, you want to have your hair cut or colored or permed or relaxed. The chemicals have a very difficult time getting through the metals laying on your hair. The shears get very dull. The clippers get metal flakes and they get jammed, they break. It becomes a very expensive proposition for the barber using clear clippers on your hair. You want to get these things off. It says type of shampoo that should be used when your client washes her hair with hard or well water. And your choices are balancing shampoo, conditioning shampoo, clarifying shampoo, or pH balanced shampoo. The type of shampoo to be used: balancing, conditioning, clarifying, or pH balanced. You want to use a clarifying shampoo, a pH above 7. They're very strong. They're not recommended for daily or continuous use. They're recommended for getting these minerals off the person's hair. And the next question says, best type of water, H2O, water, right? Best type of water for shampooing hair and removing chemical products. We talked about the shampoo, now the water. Hard water, spring, well, or softened. Your best bet is softened water. Your worst choice would be hard water or well water. It's the same thing. Answer A and C, hard and well. Spring water still has a lot of things in it that's not going to help your hair. It's great to drink. It's not good for rinsing things out of your hair. You want to use softened water. We're going to stop there on these. As I said before, if you're enjoying these videos and you want to be notified of upcoming videos, please hit the subscribe button below. Give us a call if you have any questions, English or Spanish, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 9 p.m., 760-534-4434. If you want to get your hands on every single question, not just the free ones I'm going from PSI, not just 100 questions or so they will sell you, but every question on the test in your state, and it is very state specific, every state is different. If you want every single question for your state, the question, the 4 possible answer choices, the correct answer, and even the page in the textbook where it is, this is the book you want to get. You can give us a call to order it, 760-534-4434. You can order it online, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com. The PSI and CPT Guru questions in this book are free. The other questions in the book are not free. I mean, those you're paying for. We're giving you every single thing that you possibly need. There is no way, if you purchase this material and actually study it, you can possibly fail your test. I have students who will ask me sometimes, if I buy this book, am I going to pass my test? No. If you study this book, you're going to pass your test. Buying it is not the secret. It's opening the book after you bought it and studying it. It gives you the question, the 4 possible answer choices, the correct answer, and the page in your textbook, every textbook, Barber or Cosmetology, even Esthetician, where you can find it. So give us a call, 760-534-4434, online, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com. And to be sure, although it says cosmetology, we have everything for barbers, estheticians, and nail technicians.